Hello. So, the video I originally started making, I thought I was making the entire time. I was not making the entire time. I accidentally forgot to record it. I'm going to, from memory, just say everything I just did. Man, that was going to be a really good video. I'm a little sour, but it's okay. Let me just start from the beginning because I didn't get that far along before I looked over and I was like, my thumb did not hit that button. And because I did a practice run and yeah, regardless, I'm still not far along enough that I can't say I didn't build this canvas from scratch, from the very first couple staples without you guys. So let's get started. So I started my first canvas, my first big one a while back. From the last tutorial, if you've seen it, I had fused a lot of smaller canvas, like the pre-built ones from the store, just a bulk pack of them. I fused them together, took the staples out, and created a large, big new surface without having to spend a lot of money, and it was awesome, and I've loved making those big paintings together. I haven't made one like this before. I haven't made one completely all on my own, so I splurged a bit. I decided I really want to get this painting in a show. I want it to be personal to me. I want to have built it, the idea of craftsmanship. I did not want to have to rely on the the Frankenstein canvas anymore, the gesso that they put on there, the seams, all that stuff. I just wanted something beautiful that I made myself completely. I did not want to have that old crusty little gesso old layer spray paint that they used from the factory or whatever. I wanted to really lay it on thick, make it completely myself. I would staple a little piece of myself in here if I could. I bought this canvas, and you missed earlier from me cutting it, but honestly you didn't miss too much because a lot of it was off camera. It was just me cutting a square. So I'm just gonna explain it to you really quick. I bought this roll. It came in a bag just like this. It was just a big folded piece of canvas, a sheet that is 72 inches by 2 yards. So it's pretty big. The painting I'm working with, the size is going to be 32 by 42. I'm doing a representation of a painting that the original size was 33 by 44. So this is close enough. This is what they had at the store. If I had time to order it, I probably would have gotten the exact dimensions. That 1 little inch is gonna kill me, but I think I'll be okay. So basically I have a little extra, so I did not need this much for this painting. Buy, the size that you think you need. I didn't mind having extra, having spare. So I bought this. It was around, I want to say $20-ish with a student discount. So I plan to make more with this when this is done. I bought a staple gun because I did not have one. It was, here's the brand or whatever, and it's proving like really nice. I haven't had any resistance. It feels good to use. I have weak little wrists, so if you have weak little wrists, here's the staples I got. They were $2. Probably, maybe you can get them cheaper. I don't think I'll have to buy any for a while. There's 1,000 in here, so it's nice to know I can just staple stuff as I go through my life. What you're gonna need for most paintings, you'll need a layer of gesso. I'm going to put as many as possible. So I got this big bucket. I used like a coupon, like 2 coupons together, and I got this big bucket for $20. There was a smaller bucket of a nicer brand, but honestly, it's gesso. It's gonna go underneath, no one's gonna see it. So I got tried and trusty old Artist Loft, and it retailed $40. I haven't seen this in the store before in this bucket style, at my store anyway. So honestly, it's still miles cheaper than buying the individual, I think they're like I think they're about 16 ounces, the little squeezy tubes of it I usually buy. I was like, oh, I always wanted the bucket, so I treated myself. There's numerous types of hammers that they sold at Blick. Blick is where I got majority of the items except for the gesso and this. I just had a hammer, so I wasn't gonna buy they had like the rubber mallet. That might be better, but I just have a hammer. Just be careful with it, whatever you use. As always, be careful. This is my favorite cup. Don't know why. I don't even know whose cup this is, like. But coffee is necessary. Alright. Let me catch my breath. Alright. Because I already talked a ton and I'm still a little like, oh no, I'm still a little sad that I didn't get all my thoughts expressed from the first half of the video, but you didn't, like I said, you didn't miss much. I have laid out, and I'm within it. It's very Rothko. See, he was in his paintings, I am too. I have a 32, and I've put the staples already on this just one portion, and that's awesome because the first step is done. I'm going to work adjacent. So what my teacher has taught me, you work back and across. I mean, that's just like basic like carpentry stuff too. Like you shouldn't do one of like the entire side and then like have like the canvas, like I'm trying to explain it. So if you pull it too much on one side, like it makes it more even when you go in this X formation, and that goes for like when you're nailing or putting together wood or metal of any sort, really. Working in the X formation is good. You missed my first staple, so I'm like going to cry that I didn't get my first real staple on camera, but it's okay. Yeah. But basically, so my whole idea behind this was I already had a painting started. I actually had 2 paintings started for this project that I need for my class. And also that, you know, I plan on entering into the student art show. My first idea wasn't going to work. I'm not going to be done in time. I'm just not. Like, not the quality that I want. And I don't even know if it could have gotten in there anyway. I have paintings from last semester that, you know, they're on those build a canvas, and I don't know if they're like too big, honestly. I have to see the size requirements for this show, but they might be a little too big, and I don't think they'll accept that. Also, this painting is going to be very doable for me. I should be able to finish it within the next couple days and have plenty of time for it to dry so I can still enter it. I want to do a more impressionist style painting and something just like more true to me and more dear to me than the project I was working on currently, which was just, I was doing Johannes Vermeer's Girl with a Pearl Earring, but I was also going to paint myself on the other side of the canvas as her, same style. With this earring though, like, I was like girls with their pearls, like I was gonna put like, make it about, you know, it was just gonna be about like us being like pretty and cool and like just trying to show off my skill a little bit, but yeah, I don't think I can enter that because it might be a little too not my own, which is fine. I'm just gonna make it personally for me now, like it's whatever. So since I'm not gonna enter that, I have this assignment in my class, and I'll show you the staples so we can like not just be talking. And the assignment is to copy a painting in the style of a master. The master painter I chose is Cecilia Bow, and I'm going to do a more impressionist style painting. It's going to be very beautiful, and I just wanted to copy like almost the exact dimensions. I wanted to really like show my craftsmanship off, which, you know, it's a little shoddy, but no one's going to see the back. So and I really just wanted to make a painting that was completely mine. Like when I buy the little canvas or you get the little ones from Walmart or whatever, you notice that the gesso on there like kind of sucks and the canvas is like super thin, and like there's nothing you can like do about it. It's just the way it is. They were made in a factory. They were just sprayed just going down the line, and when I was thinking about that. I was like, man, like I don't really think I can make something that's completely my own and not build it. Like my brain can't fathom. Like I watch a lot of Antique Roadshow. I have it on right now. I got the volume down for copyright purposes, but I watched that show for inspiration. And I just noticed that a lot of the, like, not even like, because I don't like sell paintings or anything. I like to keep all of my stuff. My art is by, for, and about me, right? Why would, you know, I care that hard? But now I'm like, okay, well, the ones that last, the ones that go for the most money, the ones that are like taking my breath away, they are not on no little Walmart canvas. They are on a surface. And I love, oh my God, I love creating a surface, y'all. I wish I could make like a wall right now. Cause that's, I want to make murals so bad. All right, we're getting there. Hopefully the staples don't sound too loud on your end. If they do, I'm so sorry. And if they don't go completely flat, I guess you can either pull it out or just hit it with the hammer real quick. But it's not that big a deal if they're not super perfect. Like I said, no one will ever see this unless they purchase it. Which this one I wouldn't be against selling completely, but I really want it to exist. I really want it to exist. So I'm gonna try my little butt off. If this gets in the show, I'm gonna be so happy, and I'm gonna tell everyone about this tutorial, by the way. If not, then I won't. Kind of not following the rules, because like, why would I'm just stapling where I feel like the staples need to go. But yeah, I have never done this before, but I wish I could have showed you, but I literally already started stapling it. At the beginning, I had, hopefully the audio is gonna be okay. I'm really like erratic today. It's spring break. I've got a couple days to get all this together and literally build and make this whole painting, so my brain is like fried regardless. Okay, but yeah, I didn't get to show you how I put the canvas together. I'm no pro, but I basically took my stretcher bars, and you can find, you know, this is me more recording my first time doing this. There's more in-depth tutorials about putting together canvas, but I bought the bars, pieced them together. I took Old Trusty, made sure they were tight, and I just laid it down and made sure it was like on the canvas where I wanted, about 4 inches clearance. I think you can give yourself a little less clearance on the edges. I probably just wasted a couple inches of canvas, but I wanted to be super sure, so it's up to you. I think 2 inches would suffice. Just try to get it like nice and straight and perfect. And yeah, you don't have to give yourself so much room for error. Oops. Like most of the staples are cool, but like that one looks like an M. It's like my name, E. Oh. Okay, I'm about halfway done. I wonder what my neighbors think I'm doing. I'm like making all these upstairs neighbor activity noises. So it's getting to the point. And I know the gesso is gonna like really get her tight, because I plan to put like 5 layers of gesso. I can't lie. I don't remember if it was the last tutorial or this one, but I'm just gonna show it again. I've plenty to spare. But yeah, I would definitely. This is pretty fun. Honestly, I feel a little sad because I tried to save money with the last tutorial, and it was worth it. And I would definitely recommend doing it in a pinch, you know, if you have to make a big surface. But this is way easier. It's already like coming together. Like I literally have a canvas like within a couple seconds. Like the gluing stuff, I'm definitely gonna do it again though, especially if I'm like down on money, but like this might be where it's at. Shoot, now it's addicting and it costs a lot of money. Ah! No. I'm gonna get those corners looking real nice and clean though. Because sometimes I'll see videos of people like, and I would never like knock anyone's art, but like, don't be sloppy on the back. Like, I keep my eye out for stuff like that. Like, how are you, like, give it love, like, give it attention. Though, I can see, like, there's people that I follow that literally paint on the canvas first, right? They put their canvas, like, on the wall. Paint on the wall. Looks super fun. And then they attach the stretcher bars after the painting is done. Me, personally, I'm like, will that affect the paint? I don't know. I've never done it, but yeah, I just feel like I like having, like, the surface ready. Like, I like to see the end. All right. I'm starting to pull it a little tighter now. I did not buy the canvas pliers now. I wasn't big money like that. I was not buying the canvas pliers. I was like, I will break my wrists pulling this canvas. I am not about to buy those right now. But maybe Christmas if someone loves me enough. Okay. I might end up going back even when the painting is done and adding a couple more staples, but I feel like I'm putting enough. And if you don't want to splurge on a staple gun, which like I barely wanted to either, but it's so cute. I love green. I asked my teacher about like using like those little tiny nails, and just because like I already had the hammer, I was like, maybe I could just get a pack of nails. She said, you know, she said, I haven't tried it, but I don't see why not. So that's my answer for you guys. If you don't feel like buying that extra additional. Alright, we're getting into the thick of it. It looks like I got 2 sections left, and then we can like start to turn it around and probably wrap up here. Alright, so that corner looks good, that one looks good. I feel like now I gotta start pulling. You see how it's a surface. Oh my god, I'm like within it. I feel like Rothko so bad. Okay. Yeah, the pliers, I can't even lie. Wish I had them. Wish you were here. My love letter to the pliers. And my teacher, you know, she did the corners up. She didn't have so much clearance, so maybe I'll even like X-Acto blade some of the extra off, but I'm not minding it. It shows people I'm willing to waste a little extra money, you know. I gotta like really be an artist like that. Yeah, this one I'm gonna fold a little more because I'm trying to make this thing like solid. Like I'm trying to paint on bricks. Okay. Don't do what I'm doing, by the way. Don't do this on your lap. I'm a dangerous woman. And I know this is a tutorial, but like, yeah, don't listen to that part. You should not do it on your lap. I'm a little low on space here. I would definitely recommend putting down a drop cloth like I have, or doing it on tile, just like I recommended for the last video, because you want a nice smooth surface no matter what you're doing or where you're painting. But if you don't have that, I understand. And I would at least put a sheet down. Well, I'm about to use all 1,000 staples. Okay. I don't want to like do too many because you don't want to like weaken the wood, but like I kind of wonder if I could like tuck these in on the side and add more staples like up underneath. I don't know. I don't want to like fuck with the longevity of it, you know. I want to make it like so in like 2,000 years when I'm finally making money off my art, like when I'm dead. I want them to, you know, have an easy time restoring it. I want them to, you know, not have to pull apart a science experiment. Though they might have to with some of my other paintings. But yeah, I don't know if I talked much about the Antiques Roadshow or if that was in the last messed up version that I didn't record, but yeah, I had the most amazing opportunity to visit the art restoration department at the Cleveland Museum of Art with my lovely history class. That was the best class of all time. Yeah, they do a lot of science into making sure that your pieces stay perfect forever once they're in a museum. So I don't want to give them too much, you know, like, of a hard time. Like those last paintings I made, the big walls, like, those are gonna be like sorry to the future art historians, but those are gonna like be a struggle to try to maintain and stuff with all the different types of glues. Like the less stuff you use, like the easier it is for them to take care of it in the future. Like they have to consider like the acidity, the chemistry of all the elements that are within your piece, like when you do like a mixed media. So this one is me making it easy for them, and I don't know, I feel like this one might be able to go somewhere, you know. I'm gonna be really proud of it when I'm done with it. It's something I really want, you know. And I feel like if this one gets in the show, it's gonna be cool to have like a video of like the guts, the inside of it. I've always been interested on like what's on the inside, you know. Former biology student, like what's within, why, you know. Yeah, some of these, yeah, you know, some of these I'm like, oh, they could be tighter, but I'll just fold the canvas around the edges a little more. We're getting there. When I put the gesso, it's over. Kind of want to stick. No, I won't put too many. I won't put too many. I'm like resisting. Okay, we're getting to the last corner. This one, I'm gonna staple like crazy. Oh my god, this is so intimidating. It's good I bought a new white paint because I'm probably gonna use a good bit. If anyone loves me, white paint is a good gift for me. And I guess canvas pliers. Because like, she had them and she was like, it's optional, but like it's nice. And I'm like, maybe one day. I didn't think it was necessary when I'm just starting out. Honestly, I didn't check to make sure it stayed level, but it did. So that's probably something I should note for you guys just for the sake of the tutorial. Make sure it's not a wonky. Like when I first put the canvas, when I first put the, the stretcher bars together, I hammered them, so they were honestly, they were pretty solid. They weren't wiggling around or anything crazy. But if they are, I even asked my teacher, I was like, can you use like a little glue or something in the corners? Is that necessary? She said not necessary, but like maybe if, you know, because you can do different shapes, different sizes. And this, you can really customize, go crazy. So maybe glue could be necessary, and it wouldn't hurt. I mean, wood glue, just maybe make sure it doesn't leak to the surface too much. But this is fun as hell. Okay. I did it! I did it! Yay! Okay. Damn, it looks good. Oh my god. Well, honestly, and it probably costs, I can't lie, as much as one from the store, but at the same time, like I said, that sprayed on gesso that they use, it's not the same. Dang, I became bougie like in one day. Yes. The additional bar down the center, it said it recommended it if you do a painting over like 32 inches, and that's what I'm doing, so I really should have bought one, but I have like 80% faith in it that once I gesso it like crazy, it's gonna become more of a surface. I'm gonna spray the back with water just like I did in the other tutorial. I'm going to, I might even gesso the back. I might even add a couple layers of just like my old acrylics. I'm not trying to get rid of them, but like just to tone the surface, like I'm thinking 5 layers of gesso and an acrylic tone of, should we go teal? Should we do blue? And then I know like toning with Oil paint is an option, but I'd rather just not waste my oil paint at this point in my career. I only have smaller tubes, so I will prime with acrylic. I have a good amount extra. I have a yellow acrylic that has a hole in it, so I might tone it yellow. Yeah, it should tighten up a lot more. I think gessoing, you know, I don't think it needs explaining, but honestly, I'm going to explain it because this is a tutorial, you know. Let me go hard. The brush I'm going to use, like, they sell, like, the little dollar brushes, probably just for this purpose. Just sweep it all over the surface. First layer, second layer, doesn't matter. Just get it on there. Probably don't want to go lumpy and chunky and whatever, but, you know, smooth. Cover all the holes. I don't like any of this texture. Like, this canvas feels so beautiful, but it will never, like, be felt again. So honestly, give it a little love because it'll never see the light of day again. Because I'm gonna, like, destroy its texture and make it like plastic. I'm gonna paint on, like, yeah, I want it to have no resistance. Honestly, feels better on the wrist, and with the impressionist style painting, I want to do da-da-da. You want, like, to be able to move around. If my brush is, like, stuck in the corner, that's not very impressionist, girl. Like, okay. Yeah, I guess I'm done with this tutorial. I'm wondering, since it's already 26 minutes, wow. I'm wondering, you could be here with me while I open my first big bucket of gesso. That's exciting. Oh my god. I might have to ask someone for help. Is that like, ow. Hold on. I might need to ask you guys for help. Someone please help me. My weak baby wrists. About to see me get crazy up in here. I'm gonna start biting stuff. Okay. I got it. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. This is literally Christmas. I have not felt this excited. But we gonna see, unless I just, like, you know, bought a solid bucket. That would be funny if it was just like a brick in there. Okay, let's get her open. I'm asking you guys for help now. Please help me. Maybe I'll just have to use the whole bucket because I don't think I can ever close and open this again. Well, yeah, the tutorial, it depends on if I can get this open within a minute, then, you know, I'll show you guys me gessoing it just for memory's sake. But yeah, I might have to, like, shoot. Upstairs neighbor activity. Oh, nice, it leaked. See, drop cloth. You would definitely want the drop cloth. Oh yeah, girl. Okay, that was fun. Okay, let's gesso it together. I feel like this can be fun. Man. Yeah, I was saying earlier, my ceramics teacher, she was saying when she does something in ceramics successfully, it feels like, you know, how women would feel when they would see, like, the Beatles or Michael Jackson. And I'm like, yeah, that's how it feels when, you know, when you get that gesso on there. I love doing gesso. This is probably an ignore the loud cabinet. This is definitely enough to do the first coat. Whatever I got on here, I could just spread around. Maybe with some water. Oh yeah, here's the gist of it, guys. That is the gist. So, I guess I'll just explain from here. Let me just have fun, I guess, and I'll probably want to do that off camera and just go crazy, but 1, 2, 3 coats, up to you, but you do want something down because your paints and the surface should not really meet, and they are not going to wear well over time unless you genuinely don't care. I want my paintings to last freaking forever. Like, I want them to last so long that on Antiques Roadshow, I want them to be on there, like, $50,000, $100,000. Like, I'm putting really big prices on my paintings because God knows, you know, someone's gonna like it. I want like I want Madonna to like my paintings. I already messaged her on Instagram and she didn't respond, but I want her to like my paintings because she has a lot of Frida Kahlo paintings and she has a lot of other paintings I like, and I want to be in her house with those other paintings. Like, if I don't have a chance to get in a museum, she's my second option right now. But yeah, she didn't respond to me. So we'll see. This is going to be a lot easier laying down, and honestly, I should do it while it's laying down because the canvas actually can warp if I have it leaning up like this. So let me go ahead and end the video here. So it's been lovely recording this. I really wish I had the first option, but you know, it is what it is. I had a little my cat action running back and forth, you know. I was trying to play with her a lot before this video so she would go to sleep, and it worked. So let me take advantage of the peace and quiet and get that done. I can show you I had a little sketch. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a little quick sketch. If I can find it, maybe I don't. Oh yeah, well, it was just super quick. I draw better than this, I promise, but I'm gonna do the Cecilia bow, the Sita and Sarita, a copy of that. The assignment is Style of a Master, so I'm gonna make me and my cat. And what better way, what better painting to have? And if it doesn't get into the art show, it'll look amazing in my living room, and she can admire it with me. She sits on my shoulder anyway, like the Sita and Sarita, or it's very true to my heart, and I should probably do something true to my heart if I'm gonna be all up in it like this. So I'm gonna end the tutorial here. I'm gonna go finish my bevy, and yeah, maybe when all these layers are dry, because it's gonna take probably about an hour. I want to let it sit for 20 minutes between layers, so I'm probably gonna be working on this throughout the night, but stay updated. Maybe I'll show you guys the last couple touches of the painting or whatever. It depends on how crazy I go, because my idea was to finish this all tonight. Like, I was like, I had other plans. No, I was just gonna do this all day. So thank you for sticking around, and thank you for sticking around through this long, crazy tutorial that was longer than it should be. I really hope you make a canvas like this someday if you're a painter. It was really fun. It feels worth it to me, and I don't even have a painting of them there yet, and I love it so much. It's the best thing ever. So yeah, try, and if you make a canvas and you watch this tutorial and you used my little method or whatever, or if you just like this video, let me know. And if you make any art using this method, as always, I would like to see it. I love seeing other people's stuff. I love art friends. Just hearing about your art. Tell me. Awesome. Keep it cool. Take it easy. Have a good day. I love you. Bye.